Talk about a blast from the past, am I right? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding my channel for the very first time, please do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date to all future content here on the channel. Also, we have a Discord that is 100% absolutely free to join. The link will be in the description box below as well as the pinned comment. So I just want to come out and say that I did not get a review copy of Streets of Rage 4. I actually bought this game myself, and I actually double dipped because a couple weeks ago I pre-ordered the limited edition copy from Limited Run Games for the Nintendo Switch that comes with the Sega Genesis retro case. I'm a massive Streets of Rage fan. I played the original 3 all the time back when I was a kid on Sega Genesis with my brother. We used to co-op all 3 of those games all the time. So when I found out we were going to be getting Streets of Rage 4 and it was going to have a physical release from Limited Run Games, I definitely had to pre-order that, but I do want to play this game, so I had to double dip. So I ended up getting the game for the Xbox One, and me and my girlfriend played through the entire game last night. Now, I will tell you guys right off the bat, this isn't the longest game, but none of the Streets of Rage games are long. I mean, this is a beat-em-up game. It's a side-scroller beat-em-up game. You go from one end of the level to the opposite end of the level, and you just kick a whole lot of ass on your way there. Now, this game picks up 10 years after the original Streets of Rage games. We have 2 new characters and 2 familiar characters that you might remember, like Axel and Blaze, and the 2 new characters, Cherry, Adam's daughter, and a new character by the name of Floyd. Now, the one thing I just want to mention right off the top is the art style looks absolutely stunning. It's this hand-drawn, rendered art style that I see a lot of games starting to do now, and I really like this idea. I like the fact it makes me look like I'm playing a comic book or playing an animated cartoon. I like that, and a lot of people were kind of turned off by this art style. They're like, I don't know how I feel about Streets of Rage 4 having this type of art style, but I think it works. It's awesome. I love it. I love what they did with this game, with the style aspect of it. However, no matter how good the game looks, the important thing is, how does the game play? Does it play like a Streets of Rage game? And it absolutely does. It feels the same exact way as it did back when I played these games on the Sega Genesis. There's actually a lot of different moves you can do in this game, like special moves, super moves, grapple moves. There's a plethora of different moves and combos you can do throughout the game as you're making your way from point A to point B. Now, like I mentioned before, the game is very simplistic because it's a beat 'em up game. We all know what they are. If you played them in the 80s and 90s, you know what they are. You go from point A to point B, beating your way through waves and waves of enemies until you get to the final boss, until eventually beating the game. And like I mentioned, the game isn't super long. It's about 2 hours, give or take, 12 stages in all, each stage taking about 8 to 10 minutes. But the best thing about the game is the fact that it has a lot of replay value. You get to unlock other characters, and you get to go back through the story mode and play through as different characters. The real fun aspect of this game, if you ask me, is the co-op mode. Either sitting and playing couch co-op, playing with a friend online. They have a bunch of different game modes that you can play, such as story mode, arcade mode, boss rush, battle. Battle is a fun little mode where you actually get to play against your friend, and it sort of turns into like a little mini fighting game. You get to beat the crap out of your friend. How many times have you played Streets of Rage and you accidentally beat the crap out of your friend, and then they get upset, and next thing you know, you guys are rolling around on the ground? No? None of that ever happened to you guys? Not only is there a different variety of game modes that you can play, there's also a lot of extras where you can go in and actually look at some of the concept art, and you have a lot of stuff you can unlock. You can always unlock a bunch of different characters, and that gives you more variety to want to go back and play the game over and over again. Overall, I have to tell you what, I enjoy Streets of Rage 4. It was everything that I wanted. I don't regret double dipping at all. Like I said, I didn't get sent a review copy. I double dipped. I bought the physical copy on the Nintendo Switch whenever that gets here from Limited Runs, and I bought the digital copy on the Xbox One for $25. So Did I waste my money? No, I had a blast playing this game. Streets of Rage was a franchise that I loved playing as a kid, and I was so happy that they decided to go ahead and make a 4th installment, and I really liked what they did. I would be happy if we get a 5th installment, a 6th installment. Hell, let's just start another trilogy. Let's get a new trilogy of Streets of Rage. So in closing, Streets of Rage 4 I think is a fantastic game for the price of $25. It looks amazing, it plays great, it's fun, it's a great party game, it's a great drinking game. It's an overall fun experience and a blast from the past of my childhood. I hope we get more games like this, and I really enjoyed the game, so I highly recommend it, guys. So be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Tell me what you guys think. Are you gonna be picking up Streets of Rage 4 on either the PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch? Did you already pick it up? What console did you pick it up for? Do you enjoy the game? Leave all those comments in the comment box below, guys. Also be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to join the Discord. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.